Good morning. It's 10 o'clock. I'm Clifford Chu, and it's time for the Easy News on ICRT. The TAIEX opened down 0.6 points this morning from Friday's close at 82.28 on turnover of 1.7 billion NT. The KMT passed several charter amendments during its 19th National Congress in Taichung yesterday, one of which will make any party member elected president automatically the party's chairperson. Under the amendment, any KMT member who assumes the presidency will take on the post as KMT chairman on that same day. This will cut short incumbent KMT chairman Ma Ying-jeou's tenure if the KMT wins the next presidential election, as Ma cannot run for a third presidential term. The KMT also yesterday referred a motion to reinstate Legislative Speaker Wang Jingping as a party member to the party's Central Standing Committee. New Taipei City Mayor Eric Chu is vowing to tighten security in coastal areas after 8 people were killed and 8 others were injured by freak waves at Longdong Cape in the city's Gongliao district Saturday. Chu made the remarks after paying his respects to the dead at the New Taipei Municipal Funeral Parlor and extending his condolences to the bereaved family members. The dead and injured were among a 26-member group from Shuling Community University that was visiting the Longdong Geopark to attend an outdoor learning course. The dead included 6 adults and 2 children. All 8 bodies had been recovered by 7 p.m. yesterday evening. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs said it has extended its sympathy to the Philippines over a devastation caused by Typhoon Haiyan and will donate $200,000 towards relief efforts. According to the ministry, Taiwan's representative office in Manila conveyed a message of sympathy on behalf of the Ma administration yesterday. International relief is being airlifted into the Philippines in the aftermath of Typhoon Haiyan, which has caused widespread devastation and killed more than 10,000 people. Relief workers are struggling to reach some of the more remote areas affected by the typhoon. Pope Francis is urging people around the world to send aid to the Philippines, and U.S. President Barack Obama has issued a statement saying he's deeply saddened by the loss of life and extensive damage caused by the storm. Our Washington correspondent, Summer Marks, says that U.S. aid is now is on its way. Meanwhile, northern coastal areas of Vietnam and parts of southern China are bracing for the landfall of Typhoon Haiyan. Some 600,000 people have been evacuated from at-risk regions in Vietnam. China issued a typhoon alert for Hainan Island, Guangdong, and Guangxi after Haiyan's path changed. The latest forecast suggests the typhoon will make landfall south of Hanoi this morning. The typhoon will have decreased markedly in strength from the Category 5 storm that swept through the Philippines. Haiyan is expected to hit as a Category 1 typhoon. There is a possibility of heavy rainfall and widespread flooding, including in Hanoi itself. Sustained wind speeds are currently forecast to be in the region of 120 to 140 kilometers per hour. An Australian senator has called on her government to boycott a summit of British Commonwealth leaders in Sri Lanka this week after she and New Zealand lawmaker were detained by authorities there. Lee Rhiannon said that she and Jan Logie had been preparing to hold a press conference on human rights issues at a Colombo hotel yesterday morning when immigration officials seized their passports and took them to their hotels for 3 hours of questioning. Rhiannon flew out of Colombo late Sunday and was due to arrive in Sydney today. The decision to hold the summit in Colombo has come under severe criticism from some countries and human rights groups, who blame Sri Lanka for failing to address abuses that occurred during the country's quarter-century of civil war, which ended in 2009. Greece's Conservative Socialist Coalition government survived a no-confidence motion tabled by the main opposition Radical Left Coalition Party following an often heated 3-day parliamentary debate. The motion fell short of the 151 votes needed to pass, with 124 lawmakers voting in favor and 153 against. One socialist lawmaker voted in favor of the motion and was promptly expelled from her party's parliamentary group. The motion was also supported by the Communist Party, the right-wing populist Independent Greeks, and the extreme right Golden Dawn. And now looking at the weather across Taiwan, according to the Central Weather Bureau, we can expect mostly cloudy skies and occasional rain in the north with a high of 23 in Taipei, and partly cloudy skies in the center and south with a high of 27 in Taichung and a high of 29 in the Kaohsiung area. Current temperatures are Taipei 22, Taichung 26, Kaohsiung 28,